This fall really is a time warp for USF since the college players are celebrating their 150th anniversary, making them one of the longest operating student theater groups in the country.
It really means a lot because we always knew how long our organization has been here, but I don't think we ever really stopped to pay attention to it. So it was really nice to have that celebration. We got to meet all the alumni, and they came back and recreated some of their old numbers, and it was really nice to see how they still remember it. And so many people were talking about how they met their husbands and college players and have continued on. And they shared these memories of how when they didn't have anyone else, they had the college players. If they didn't have anywhere to go, they would stay in our old theater. And it was just surprising to see how strong of a relationship it's fostered with everyone else and how it's remained that way through the past 150 years.
The 150th celebration also included a museum to show off the long history of college players.
So we had to have a place that was semi-permanent, so there was nobody down here using the dressing room. So I said, let's set it up. So we started working on this like 3 weeks ago, and putting posters on the walls and pictures on the mirrors and things in all the cubby holes, and bringing in a locker with a memorial to the players who are no longer with us, and we got posters going back to the 50s and 40s.
And over its 150 years, college players have pushed some buttons being on this Jesuit campus.
I like pushing the buttons to see what they'll let us do because I don't want the Jesuit community to stop us from doing a show that we're really passionate about.
We have had trouble with Jesuits walking out on shows before in the past. We do have situations that don't please everybody, but that's theater. Theater sometimes is put out there to incite the audience and make them react in a way that not just passively.
And the group's traditional showing of the Rocky Horror Picture Show is anything but passive, complete with virgin games and lots of lingerie.
A lot of people have joined and they're like, oh, I kind of like acting, I kind of like singing, and they'll get a lead or they'll design the lights for an entire show and realize that they could do it the entire time, and it becomes a real passion of theirs.
What I'm trying to keep going with them is that this is an open group, and we try to attract people that are interested in working in theater. There's just so many options, so it's really an all-encompassing type student activity, and we try to keep that going.
In classes you meet people, but everyone who I've met through college players I've been friends with since I joined. So it's really nice to kind of have that like home feeling when you're at school.
All around the world, there's kids on Broadway now, there's kids on television, there's kids writing, and all had a chance and an opportunity to grow at their own pace in College Players organization.
College players really do go on to bigger and better things. One member, Jennifer Hutchison, went on to write for Breaking Bad, and another past player who was with College Players for a year was Pablo Schreiber, who is now known for his work on Orange is the New Black.
So it's an amazing organization for developing people as individual artists.
Congrats on your 150th season, college players, and viewers, make sure to check out 12 Angry Jurors right before Thanksgiving.